Hello dear students, how are you all? I Tausif welcome you once again on this wonderful platform Exampur, and here we are going to study English grammar for Ssc CGL, CPO, CHSL and all other exams wherever grammar has been asked. Because here I am telling you some important sentence improvement questions, spotting error questions, and as you know that spotting error questions and sentence improvement questions are very important and very common section that has been asked in all exams, whether it is exams conducted by SSC or whether it is JCA or banking or any other exam. So this class is definitely gonna help you, because in this class we will discuss some basic questions like spotting error, sentence improvement and closed tests, and these are very common section in all the examinations. So let's start. We'll start with sentence improvement. Now one thing you must know, that sentence improvements are based on grammar as well as vocabulary. So sentence improvement questions are based on grammar as well as vocabulary. So if you want to solve sentence improvement questions with accuracy, you must be well versed with grammar and vocabulary as well. So let's start today. We will see both type of questions, sentence improvement based on grammar as well as based on vocabulary, right? So let's start without wasting time. Let's start. So here we have our first question. The bank manager was given a holiday, and so he resolved to go for hitchhiking. The bank manager was giving a holiday, and he resolved to go by hitchhiking. So here we have this portion underlined. Now this question is based on both grammar as well as vocabulary. Before starting the session I told you that sentence improvement questions are based on grammar and vocabulary as well, but this particular question is based on both grammar as well as vocabulary, right? Okay, so the bank manager was given a holiday, so he resolved to go for hitchhiking. See, the very first thing is, there are 2-3 things that you must know. First, what is the meaning of hitchhiking? What is the meaning of hitchhiking? So in layman's language, hitchhiking means to take lift. In someone else's vehicle. Okay, when we want to go somewhere and we do not have any vehicle, or we do not have any transportation mode, we take lift. Okay, we take lift. So hitchhiking is a formal word for lift. Okay, we take lift to go from one place to another if we don't have our own vehicle. So we take lift. So hitchhiking is the formal word for taking lift in someone else's vehicle. First thing. So here the bank manager was given a holiday. A bank manager was there who had some work at home, so he was given a holiday. Now he had to go home, right? A bank manager had to go home, but I guess he don't have his own vehicle, or his vehicle must have some problem. So he resolved to go for hitchhiking. Like, he decided to go home by taking lift. Okay, so hitchhiking, the word hitchhiking is absolutely correct. But now come to grammar. Any word that refers to manner, that is way of doing something, should I write it in another slide so that it would be more clear. Okay, so the word is for hitchhiking. Okay, the word is hitchhiking. Now, the grammar says, English grammar says that any word or phrase which refers to manner, that is way of doing something, is called adverb of manner. Okay, so any word or phrase which refers to manner, that is way of doing something, is called adverb of manner, right? Okay, so the manager is going home hitchhiking. Like how is he going? For example, if you said to me that, sir, I was going to market, so I'll ask that how were you going, in what way you are going, right? So this hitchhiking becomes manner because it suggests the way the manager was going home, so this becomes adverb of manner. Okay, now so this becomes adverb of, this hitchhiking become adverb of manner. Okay, so this becomes adverb of manner. Now the second part of my explanation is adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner never follow any preposition. So this is the second part of the explanation. Okay, now this question has two parts. First, three parts actually. This question has three aspects. First, the meaning of the word hitchhiking. Okay, the meaning of the word hitchhiking. So hitchhiking means taking lift. Now, what is hitchhiking in parts of speech? It is an adverb of manner. How is it adverb of manner? Because adverb of manner is any word or phrase which refers to the way of doing something. So here hitchhiking means to take lift. That means it is adverb of manner. So this is the second thing. Third thing, adverbs of manner never follow any preposition. This is the third part, right? So here this is adverb of manner, and since this is adverb of manner, it will never follow any preposition. So the use of for is wrong here. Use of for is wrong here. That means in place of for hitchhiking we need just hitchhiking. So it would be the correct answer. Okay, now let's see the next question. Question number 2. Our big iron gate jingles on its hinges as it is opened. So here the word jingles, has been underlined. Now what is the error, what is the improvement? Our big iron gate jingles on its hinges as it is opened. So jingle is somewhat musical. Okay, jingle is a sound which is somewhat musical, right? Like bells. When bell rings, it is called jingle. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. You must have heard this song, very popular. So our iron gate jingles. So gate does not jingle. Gates do not jingle actually. Okay, so the word jingle is wrong here, because when we open a gate and it produces some kind of sound, it is not jingle at all, because it is not musical at all. So jingle is not the word here, so no improvement. Now bangs. Bang means when two heavy things hit each other like this. This is bang. So bang is not the answer. Grates can also be not the answer, because grate is when we rub something onto something else. So grate, the correct word is clang. Clang. Okay, when two iron or when two metals rub each other, the sound that comes out is clang. Okay, whenever two metals are rubbed each other. Okay, so clang is the right answer. Clangs is the right answer. Okay. Now the third question. Although other parts, the world 20% of the farm areas is owned by women in India, women own less than 7%. Although other parts. See, although other parts, very simple, we need in here, in other parts. Okay, so this is sure that in should be here, right? Although in other parts. Okay, so here we have in the first, so here we do not have in, right? So no improvement cannot be the answer. In the first option 1 we have in, but if cannot be the conjunction here, because this is not a conditional sentence, so this cannot be the answer. However, some parts of the world 20%, so here also this cannot be the answer. Here we have in, and the conjunction also supports this structure, so the answer is 3. So the answer is 3. Okay, now okay, so here we have a piece of information for you. See, whenever someone tells you about downloading example official app, so students often think that application is mobile is all about paid courses. So I just want to make it clear that application is not only about paid courses. Our application example official app offers you much more than paid courses. There is a lot of free stuff in our application. Okay, so if you are using our application, it goes beyond the boundaries of YouTube, right? Because on YouTube, what do you usually get? You get free lectures or free practice sessions. But if you download our app, this will give you free subject wise and topic wise quizzes. Okay, you get free subject wise and topic wise quizzes with report card, of course. So this is something free in our application. Job alert, admit card and exam date. These are some features that are free of cost for you. All exams previous year PDFs with solution. Free all India scholarship test with report card. This is soon. This will be introduced very soon. Okay. And besides this, you get topic wise free live classes. Topic wise free live classes. Free full length and sectional test report card. Free exam wise PDFs and practice sets. Daily, weekly, monthly current affairs and unlimited subject wise practice questions. So there is a lot of things that we offer through our app. So if you want to take your preparation at next level, you must, I repeat, you must download our application because it has a lot to offer you, right? So now the question is, how can we download this application? So here is a simple guide. Just open Google Play Store. Okay, open Play Store. Search Exampur official app, which is Exampur Sarkari Naukri Prep. Okay, Exampur Sarkari Naukri Prep. Install it. Okay, and once the application has been installed, open it and go to let's registered key. Press the let's registered key and fill in all your details and you are right there. Okay, so get ready for the wonderful experience. Download Exam Board official app as soon as possible and explore the world of knowledge. Okay, now let's move towards the next question, question number 4. The visitors arrived at a lucky moment. The visitors arrived at a lucky moment. So here a lucky has been underlined. Visitors arrived at lucky moment. What should be the improvement here, or is it no improvement? See, the word lucky is used for human. For example, if I say you got the job, you are so lucky. Okay, I was very lucky to have you in my class. So lucky is human. Okay, living things basically, not just human, living things are lucky. Because if I say the dog was saved by the rescue rangers, the dog was saved by the rescue rangers, the dog must be very lucky. So lucky, the word lucky is always used for living things. But here you, as you can see, lucky is used for, but here as you can see, lucky is used for movement. Lucky, the word lucky has been used for movement. So this cannot be the correct answer. So no improvement should not be there. No improvement should not be there, right? Now, if lucky, the word lucky cannot be there, what should be its replacement? An opportunity. So remember, if here we have to use lucky as an adjective because we already have a noun here. Okay, and opportunity is a noun as well. So a noun before a noun is not possible. That's why this cannot be the answer. Opportune is not a word. So here the correct option would be 1. An opportunistic moment. An opportunistic moment means something that benefits immediately. Okay, something that benefits. Opportunistic means something that benefits immediately. Okay, so here an opportunistic would be the correct answer. Now the next one, question number 5. The government can see scarcely any valid reason to launch an inquiry. The government can see scarcely any valid reason to launch an inquiry. Question number 5. See, here the word scarcely is an adverb of frequency. Okay, the word scarcely is an adverb of frequency, and we all know that adverb of frequency are placed before the main verb. So this word scarcely should have been here before C, because adverbs of frequency are placed before the main verb, right? So this word scarcely should have been before C. Now, one more thing, scarcely is a negative verb. We cannot use no or not with it. So these are the two things that you have to keep in mind. Now, in this sentence, the position of scarcely is absolutely correct. But since scarcely is a negative word, we cannot use not. Okay, so option 1 cannot be the answer. Then can see any valid reason scarcely. So here the position of scarcely is not right. Scarcely should be before the main verb, that means here. So the position of scarcely is wrong, that means this too cannot be the answer. Now can scarcely see any valid reason. So here the position of scarcely is right, and we do not have any other negative word as the first option. So this too is absolutely correct. So the option 3 is the right answer. Option 3 is the right answer. Okay. Now let's see the next question, question number 6. Henry is taking John for tea. Henry is taking John for tea. Henry is taking John for tea. In this sentence there is no error. This sentence is absolutely correct, because preposition to is used with invite. Okay, invite, but here we do not have the word invite, we have taking, and with taking for is absolutely correct. That's why this sentence has no improvement. This sentence has no improvement. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 7. The medicines made miracles and healed me in 2 days. The medicines made miracles and healed me in 2 days. What is the error here? See, as we never use do with mistake, we never do mistake, we actually make mistakes, right? We make mistakes. Same is the case with miracle. With miracles we do not use bought, we do not use perform, and we do not use made. With miracles the right combination is worked. The medicines worked miracles. So as we use the word make with mistakes and we do not use do with mistake, we cannot use any other word except worked with miracles. So here second option is the right answer. Okay, this is a combination, worked miracles. Okay, now the next question, question number 8. Any of these 2 books is good. What is the error here? Any of these 2 books is good. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, here we have the word any. Okay, now any is used when there are more than 2 things. Okay, but as we can see here we have only 2. Here we have only 2. So, okay, so any is used for more than 2. It is not used for two, right? So what is the word that replaces either what is the word that replaces any if we are talking about 2 nouns? Okay, so either is the word that is used for 2, that is used for word for 2 nouns. So since we have 2 nouns here, we cannot use any. In place of any we need either. So here the right option is second, either of these 2. Okay, second one is the correct answer. Let's see the next question, question number 9. The report highlights a number of instances of injustice. What is the improvement? The report highlights a number of instances of injustice. What should be the improvement here? Or is this sentence has no improvement? The report highlights a number of instances of injustice. Highlights a number of instances of justice. See, here we have a number of. Here we have a number of. Now, you should know these two rules. First rule, a number of and the number of. Okay, so there is a slight difference between these two expressions, a number of and the number of. A number of is always followed by plural noun and a plural verb. Okay, both the things after a number of are plural, followed by a plural noun and plural verb. But the number of is followed by plural noun but singular verb. Let me give you one example. For example, a number of students were gathered there. ठीक है? And one more example, the number of students was gathered there, right? So after a number of we have plural noun, right, and plural verb as well, but after the number of we have plural noun but singular verb. Okay, so a number of and the number of both are followed by plural noun, but a number of is followed by plural verb and the number of is followed by singular verb. Okay, so as we can see in the question, here we have a number of, and after a number of we should have plural noun, but as we can see here we have the word instance which is singular and wrong. It should be instances should be the correct one, right? So a number of instances. Okay, now let's see. Now one more thing, the report is singular, so it should have a singular verb. Singular verb means fifth form of verb like s or es, first form with s or es. Okay, so in the first option we have highlight, which is wrong, because after singular verb it should be highlights verb with s or es. So because of this it cannot be the answer, this cannot be the answer. Now second, highlights a numbers, so after a number should be there, numbers is wrong, so this cannot be the answer. Highlights a number of instances, so here the word highlights correct, a number correct, of instances correct, of injustice correct. So the right answer is 3. The right answer is option 3. Okay, the right answer is option 3. Clear? Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 10. He was for a time our captain. He was for a time our captain. What should be the improvement here? Should it be for some times, or should it be once, or should it be at any time, or no improvement? What should be the answer? What should be the answer? See, for sometimes would have been the answer if it were is at the end. If the sentence were he was our captain for some time. So this sentence is correct. But for sometimes can be at the end of this sentence, but in the middle it cannot be there, right? So here sometimes in the middle it cannot be there, so this cannot be the answer. Now at any time, same is the case with at any time. At any time should also be at the end. In the middle it cannot be there. So this too cannot be the answer. Okay, no improvement is not the answer. The right answer is once. Once upon a time in Mumbai, Ajay Devgan, Kangana Ranaut. Okay. Let's see the next question. Question number 11. He made the utmost effort to save us. So the underlined portion is utmost. He made the utmost effort to save us. He made the utmost effort to save us. What should be the error? See, he made the utmost effort. See, after utmost, here we have definite article the. Okay, here we have definite article the. So this structure does not suit here because effort is not just one. It cannot be a definite. Okay, so with effort, this effort cannot be definite. This effort cannot be definite, and since it cannot be definite, we cannot use the word the. Okay, effort is not something which is definite, so we cannot use the word the, right? So here the utmost, because of the, it cannot be the answer, so no improvement is not the scope. An international effort, so international effort, just nonsense. Okay, and altered, alter means to mend or to repair. Okay, this too cannot be the answer. So the answer is an all-out effort, because it suits the sentence very well, because we have effort which is singular, and for singular we have an article an. Okay, now let's move towards the next question. Question number 12. He belongs to a rich family. He belongs to a rich family. Do you think that this sentence needs any improvement, or no improvement should be there? What do you think? He belongs to a rich family. See, here all three options, including the sentence, all are right. Any phrase can be used there. He belongs to a rich family, right. He belongs to a well-to-do family, right? He belongs to a upper class family, right? He belongs to a well-known family, right? So all are correct, and since all are correct, there is no need of improvement. However, in many books, the improvement of this sentence has been given as well-to-do family, but according to most grammarians, and in my opinion too, there is no need of improvement, because a rich family is also absolutely correct. Okay, now the next question is question number 13. Question number 13. Suraj looked at Sunil with a question. Suraj looked at Sunil with a question. This is a very tricky question. This is a very tricky question. This is a very good question. Okay, I am giving you 1 minute to solve it. This is a very good question, very tricky question. What should be the improvement, please? See, let's solve the question. Here we have the preposition with. Okay, now preposition with is used for instruments. Instruments in what way? Like if I say I eat with a spoon. Okay, so a spoon has been used to eat something. So the article, the thing that we use, the instrument that we use to do something is used with the preposition with. Okay, so I eat with a spoon, same sentence. I write with a pen. Okay, so here we have with. So with is used to introduce an instrument which has been used to do something. Like to eat, I use a spoon, so it has been introduced by with. Okay, like to write, I use a pen, so it has been introduced by with. Both are the objects of preposition with, right? So if I say Suraj looked at Sunil with a question, like if this sentence has to be believed, with is an instrument, question is an instrument, and I am using a question to look at Sunil. Now try to understand this sentence with one example. Replace question with binocular. You all know what binoculars are. Okay, binoculars, durbeen. Okay, so Suraj looked at Sunil with a binoculars. So this sounds correct, that yes, you can look at someone using a binocular, but how can you use a question as a binocular? It cannot be used as an instrument. So here with a question is actually wrong, and why it is wrong, I have explained in detail. Now how to replace? So no improvement is not the option here. So how should it be used with another word? So questionably cannot be the answer. Questioningly, this is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. So this was the way. Okay, adverb of manner is the way of doing something. So questioningly is the way Suraj looked at Sunil. For example, I have been explaining this question for 5 minutes, and when I say clear and you are not clear, you didn't get the answer, you will look at me questioningly. like with a question mark, with big question mark. You look at me questioningly, sir, what did you say? We don't even understand a single word that you have explained so far. Okay, so questioningly. Next question is question number 14. Ram filled ink into his pen before leaving for school. Ram filled ink into his pen before leaving for school. See, here option 3 is the right answer. Filled his pen with ink. Okay, because ink is the instrument that is used to do something. So here ink has been used to fill the pen. Okay, so the option 3 is the right answer. Filled his pen with ink. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 15. The toys he bought for Susie are too good to be cheap. Are too good to be cheap. 15 question. The toys he bought for Susie are too good to be cheap. See, if we consider the first option, here we have so, okay, and we all know that so is always followed by that. Okay, so is never followed by 2 plus v1. The word so is never followed by 2 plus v1, it is always followed by that. So here this option cannot be the improvement, this is wrong. If we consider the second option, word so good, again so cannot be followed by 2 plus v1, so this 2 cannot be the answer. Okay, and here we do have that after so, we do have that after so, but so is followed by that, true, but that is followed by a clause. Okay, that is followed by a clause, that is not followed by 2 plus v1. Okay, so here we have 2 plus v1, so this 2 cannot be the answer. So all three statements are grammatically incorrect. Option 1, option 2, option 3, all three are grammatically incorrect, and since all three are grammatically incorrect, it means no improvement should be the answer, because 2 plus adjective is always followed by 2 plus v1, so the option there is no need to improve it because it is correct, and all three given options are grammatically incorrect. Okay, now these were some sentence improvement questions. Now let's solve some errors, spotting error question. So here we have question number 16, sorry, and this is a spotting error. Okay, spotting errors. So here we have a sentence, and further it has been divided into 4 parts. Now you have to tell me which part has error. You have to tell me which part has error. We in India can look forward to a comfortable and settled life in the 21st century. Here comfortable is an adjective, comfortable is an adjective, and here we have a conjunction, and we all know that before and after conjunction structure should be same. So if we have an adjective before conjunction, we must have adjective after it. Okay, and settle is not an adjective, that's why it is wrong. Now we have to change settle into an adjective. So adjective of settle would be settled. So here in place of settle we need settled. To a comfortable and settled life. To a comfortable and settled life. So the error is in first part. Error is in first part because here the use of settle is wrong. Here the use of settle is wrong. Okay. Now the next question. Question number 17. It is painful to saw that some youngsters are killing time without doing anything useful. This is a very easy question. This is a very easy question. See, 2 is always followed by V1, and as you can see here we have second form of verb which is wrong. So here in place of to saw we need to see. Okay, so in the fourth option we have it is painful to saw, which is wrong. In place of to saw we need to see. So the answer is fourth part. Answer is fourth part. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 18. One should have their teeth checked every 6 months. What is the error in this sentence? One should have their teeth checked every 6 months. What is the error in this sentence? One should have their teeth checked every 6 months. See, I have told you many times that one as a subject is always followed by once as a possessive adjective. So here in place of there we need once. So the error is in first part. Error is in first part because here we need once in place of there. So the option 1 is the right answer. Okay. Next question. Question number 19. Question number 19. A honest person is upright in speech, thought and deed. What is the error here? A honest person is upright in speech, thought and deed. Okay, so here with honest, use of a is wrong. It should be an honest. Okay, because a or n is always used according to the pronunciation of the word. Okay, for example, if I write MLA, okay, if I write MLA, so this word starts with a consonant. This word starts with a consonant, but if we pronounce, the first letter of the pronunciation becomes A. How? Let's see. If I write the pronunciation of this word, it becomes M L A. So this is how we pronounce this MLA, M-L-A. So when we write the pronunciation of any word, its first letter is considered to use A or N with it. Okay, So the word is MLA, which starts with a consonant. However, the first letter of its pronunciation starts with a vowel. So here we have a vowel sound. That's why with MLA we use an. Okay. Now people always get confused when it comes to using who can tell me A or N? A or N? Now tell me, which article has to be used with ear and ear? Tell me. 1, 2. With ear, A or N? With ear, A or N? I want to see how many of you know. Not many students are watching me right now. I know that. I know this. But whoever is watching, I want answer from them. See, the pronunciation of ear is I Y A R. The pronunciation of ear is from I. Okay, and the pronunciation of ear is Y E A R. This does not give any vowel sound. Ear, ya. When we pronounce ear, so Y comes in the pronunciation as well. So with ear we use A, not N, and with ear we use N, not A. Okay. Let's see the next question. You will not succeed unless you don't work hard. Very easy question. Very easy questions. You will not succeed unless you don't work hard. You will not succeed unless you don't work hard. What is the error here? Pratima. I guess only Pratima is watching me right now. Very sincere student, I must say. Because it is very difficult for a student to watch a class alone when no one is there. Pratima must be thinking sometimes that what the hell am I doing here? No one else except I is watching you, sir. And Pratima, okay, I hope the sound is clear now. Pratima, can you hear me? Am I audible now? See here, you will not succeed unless you don't work hard. So here we cannot omit unless. This is absolutely correct. Here we have to remove, we have to omit don't. Okay, you cannot omit unless. Okay, so you will not succeed unless you work hard. Okay, unless you work hard. Now the next question, question number 21. He stated that he stated that he prefers tea than coffee. What is the error here? He stated that he prefers tea than coffee. He stated that he prefers tea than coffee. What is the error here, Pratima? Absolutely right, Pratima. Prefer is always followed by to. Okay, it is always followed by to. Prefer is never followed by then. So here in place of then we need to. That means error is in the third part. Okay. Now the next one. She has been complaining about headache from morning. She has been complaining about headache from morning. What is the error here? She has been complaining about headache from morning. She has been complaining about headache from morning. See, this sentence is present perfect continuous, and with perfect continuous we do not use from, we use since. Okay, so here since would be the right answer. So the error is in third part. Error is in third part. Okay. Now the next one, question number 23. The children left the playground one after one. The children left the playground one after one. What should be the error here? The children left the playground one after one. See, grammatically one after one is not right. Okay. If you want this expression, you need one after another. Okay. For one after one, the correct expression is one after another. Okay. So if you wanna give this expression one after one, you should write one after another. Okay. So if you want to write one after one, you should write one after another instead. Okay. So this expression is grammatically incorrect. Or you can write one by one. So if you use after, you have to write another, and if you use by, you have to write one. So one after another, and one by one are the right expressions. Okay. One by one we do use in daily usage, we do use one by one, but it is actually grammatically not very correct. So here the error is in third part. Either one after another or one by one will be used. Okay. Now question number 24. I knew the town well, so I was able to advise him where to go. I knew the town well, so I was able to advise him where to go. In this sentence, see, advice, this is a noun, and advice SE, this is a verb. Okay, and after to advice cannot be used, noun cannot be used. After to we need a verb. So here in place of advice will be used. So the error is in third part. Error is in third part. Okay. Now the next one, question number 25. He runs more faster than I. He runs more faster than I. Here the use of more is superfluous. Okay, here the use of more is superfluous. Okay, so omit more. Right, very easy question. Question number 26. The fight for liberation, I'm very sorry, the fight for liberation. Liberation means freedom. Okay, the fight for liberation, that means freedom. The fight for liberation brings out the best and a noblest quality in mankind. What should be the error here? The fight for liberation brings out the best and a noblest. See, here we have two superlative degrees, best and noblest. Okay, and before superlative degree we need article the. So here we have the, but with noblest we have a, which is wrong. So here in place of a we need the. So the error is in the third part. The error is in the third part. Okay. Okay, now question number 27. The baby was clinging with her mother in fear. The baby was clinging. Clinge. Clinge means to stick to something. Clinge means to stick to something. Okay. What should be the error here? What is the error here? See, I have already told you the answer. Stick. Clinge means to stick, and if stick is followed by to, clinge should also be followed by to. So the right preposition after clinge is to. Okay, the right preposition after clinge is to. The baby was clinging to her mother in fear. Okay, in fear. Trembling or shaking, with these words we use with fear. Okay, but if there is no word before fear, as you can see there is no verb before fear, the use of in is absolutely correct. Okay. Let's see the next question. Question number 28. Not much people realize his sincerity. Not much people realize his sincerity. See, here we are talking about people, okay, and much is used with uncountable nouns and with countable nouns its counterpart is many. So with countable nouns we use many, and with uncountable nouns we use much. So people is countable, of course, so with people we cannot use, we need to use many. So the error is in the first part. Okay, the error is in first part. Not many people realize his sincerity. And this his is not for people. Okay, Pratima, you said that in the third part his should be changed into their. So this his is not for people. Like there is someone and people do not realize his sincerity. So his is third person. This his is not for people. This his is for the person whose sincerity has not been realized. Okay, got it? Question number 29. The government must provide facilities for the upbringing of women. The government must provide facilities for the upbringing of women. This is a really very good question. This is a very good question. I consider such questions for SSC examination. Very good question. The government must provide facilities for the upbringing of women. See, the word upbringing, the word upbringing means to grow a child, to grow a child. Okay, upbringing of a child. When we grow a child, it is called upbringing. Okay. For example, people usually say my upbringing was very good. Okay, my upbringing was very painful. So upbringing of a child. Now here we have women. Okay, so upbringing of women is not possible because upbringing is used with child. So you can do two corrections here. Whether change of women, do it like upbringing of girl child. Upbringing of girl child. So in place of women you can write girl child, because upbringing, the word upbringing is related to children, right? So here in place of women you can do girl child, or you can do one more thing, that change the word upbringing, change it with protection of women. So you can do either of the change. Upbringing is related to children, so change the word women into girl child, or you can change the word upbringing, because upbringing cannot be used for women. Okay, I hope you got the answer. Now last question for today's class. You will not succeed unless you don't work hard. So I guess this question has been repeated. We have repetition of this question. So with unless we cannot use don't, so omit don't. Okay, now two important announcements. First is, every day I tell you that I take 3 sessions every day. I take 3 free sessions every day. First session at 8 a.m. which is in English medium, and the session is on English medium prep by Exam for YT channel. second session at 10 a.m. and this session is on SSC by Exampur and the mode of teaching is Hindi. Like I explain everything in Hindi, okay, at 10 a.m. and again at 1 p.m. I take another session on English Medium Prep by Exampur YT channel, and this session is also in English Medium. Okay, so I take 3 sessions every day at 8 a.m. English Medium, at 10 a.m. Hindi Medium, and again at 1 p.m. in English Medium. Okay, besides this I have launched a batch, a paid batch also, and the batch is for SSC CGL, CHSL and CPO, and I am teaching English in that batch. If you want to avail yourself of this opportunity, you can enroll in this batch also. Okay, and rest is tomorrow we'll meet again at 8 a.m. Okay, so see you till then, goodbye.